So we're gonna take a bite. Oh, you guys, the Southwest Backpacker running the camera, thank you, buddy. And Rick, Earthplay over here, you guys are in for a treat. Hello, welcome to the Knynman Raj YouTube channel. I'm Roger, and today we are gonna do another cooking adventure. Today I'm doing something I've never done before, but we're gonna do a pot roast in a Dutch oven over hot coals here at the camp where we're at. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be really good. We're gonna put this thing on and let it cook nice and slow. And we've got all our vegetables and everything out here ready to go pretty much. We got some red potatoes, we have onions, carrots, and we also have some celery. That's all gonna go into the pot. But first thing we need to do is we need to season our meat a little bit. So we're gonna throw a little bit of pepper on here, kind of like that. Throw a little bit of salt on it. And we'll flip it real quick and kind of do the same on the other side here. Get some salt and some pepper. Alright, now we got that taken care of. We're going to put a little bit of flour on this thing so that we can take it over to our pot and we can brown it. So we're going to just kind of do a little something like that. And we're going to flip her over and do the same for the other side. Hands are dirty, but we'll kind of do something like that. Alright, so we'll set that aside. We'll kind of just mix that in. So that's the way we're going to do that. We're going to take it over here to the campfire now and drop it in this blazing hot Dutch oven that we've had setting in the coals for a little bit. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to take our vegetables and we're going to mosey on over here to the campfire. We'll go ahead and set these here like that. And we're going to put the meat in this Dutch oven and we're going to sear it really good, and then we'll put the rest of our ingredients in there. But this thing is blazing hot, so we're going to take it and set it aside like that. Now there's our hot pan, and I know I got some tongs around here somewhere. Tongs. Oh, we got the tongs are sitting over here. All right. Now we're going to put this thing in here and sear it up real quick. We're going to let that thing sizzle for just a minute. That's a beautiful sound. Listen to that. That's going to be a nice dinner there. We're going to let that. We're going to let that thing, let this thing fry up here and get a good sear on it. We'll let it sit here for a minute or two, and then we're going to flip this thing. Now what we did is we cooked our sausage for breakfast in this pan this morning, and we're using the grease from the sausage to brown our meat, which will give it an extra layer of flavor that's going to be just tremendous. Okay, we're going to let this thing sear here for just a minute. And while you're watching that, I'm going to walk over here and get the last little bit of ingredients that we're going to mix in here. Okay, and I am back. And what I have here is I have a beer, and I am going to mix the seasoning packet that came with this roast. Now I bought the roast and all the vegetables came in one packet just to make it simple while I was out here. And we're going to open up our packet of seasoning. Boy, look at that thing cooking nicely. Now we're going to open this up and we're going to dump our seasoning in here with the beer. Let it mix up like that. Okay, we'll let that mix up a little bit there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add all our vegetables, all our potatoes and carrots and onions. Look at that. Okay, now our next step is we're going to, I have a little bit of stewed tomatoes with some green chili. I love green chili in everything I cook, so we're going to add some of the tomatoes and the juice that's in it Now, last but not least, we're going to add our beer and our seasonings. We'll pour that in there just like that. Okay. Now, the next step is to put this thing on some hot coals that we have right next to our pan here. We're going to put our lid on. That. And we're going to set it on our coals here. Just like that. Now I have a little grate that this thing's going to set on. And it's about 1:30. So I'm guessing probably about 3 to 4 hours we should be breaking into this, and we'll show you what it looks like. It's going to be nice and tender, delicious. I guarantee it. All right, hang in there with us. All right, well, we've let this thing cook, I'm going to say about 3.5 hours, and it looks like to me, I think it's ready. So I've pulled it off the coals and set it aside to give it a chance to cool off just a little bit. So now we're going to pull it over to the table, and we're going to open it up and serve it up and see what it looks like. All right, and it is still extremely hot. So we're going to bring it over here, and we're going to sit it on this flagstone that we have. Are we ready for this? The magic moment. Ooh, boy, look at that. Yeah, very nice. I'm going to set the lid over here off to the side. And I'm going to get my tongs here. And we're going to take this roast out. And we're going to put it, oh, it's just falling apart. But look at that. And we'll bring the other piece out here. Wow. We got some potatoes to go along with it. And some onions and other stuff here, and all these carrots. But we're going to tear into this meat. That's what's looking good to me. So I don't even think I'm going to need a knife. If you look at it, it's just going to just break apart. Look at that. So we're going to take a bite. Oh, you guys, the Southwest Backpacker running the camera, thank you, buddy. And Rick, Earthplay over here, you guys are in for a treat. Oh, okay, well, there you have it. There you have it. This is the way we do pot roast in a Dutch oven, and I would recommend you try it. You will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching the Knynman Rod's YouTube channel. Questions or comments, please leave them down below, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. Cool, have a good one.